Hello everybody, my name is Riley. I'm originally from Moncton, New Brunswick. I'm currently sitting in the beautiful Swan Pond here in Sackville, New Brunswick. I recently graduated this past May 2022 with a Bachelor of Commerce and minors in Economics and French. I've been involved in a lot of my time here at Mount A. I was the academic mentor of Thornton House. I was on orientation crew and the Spirit Committee the next year. I was the vice president of the grad class this past year. I recently found a love for theater and got involved in the Garnet and Gold musical this year, which was supposed to be High School Musical, but unfortunately got postponed. I'm passionate about sports. I was on the cross club team this past school year as well, and I love movies as well. I have a YouTube channel where I review them actually, because I'm very passionate about film, and this is my On My Way to Mount A story. When I was supposed to decide on what university I was going to be going to in the fall, back in 2018, I was originally going to go to St. Mary's University to take a Bachelor of Commerce. But I decided pretty last minute to come to Mount A for multiple reasons. Number one, I was going to keep working in the fall semester back in Moncton, and I was only 30 minutes down the road. Number two, my mother and my uncle are alumni from Mount A. Number three, my mother and father were both pretty keen on me coming here. And for another reason, I really wanted to get out of my comfort zone. And I know being 30 minutes away doesn't really sound like it, but all of my friends from high school went to Halifax. And as an introverted person coming out of high school, I really wanted to branch out and meet new people. And pretty much nobody I knew was coming to Mount Allison. So this was my way of getting out of my comfort zone and putting myself out there and meeting new people. So coming into Mount A, I was most nervous about meeting new people. A lot of the friends that I had from high school, I made pretty early on in life in elementary school. So I never really had the experience of meeting new people and making new friends and branching out of my comfort zone as an introvert. But it was a lot easier than I thought, and I made a lot of really good friends in my first year of university. I was most excited for taking commerce classes actually, because high school didn't really offer a lot of economics or business courses, which is what I was passionate about. And coming into university, I got to take all of them, all the commerce and economics classes my heart desired, so that was really exciting. And then what surprised me the most about coming to Mount A was how easy it was to branch out and to get involved. When I came into orientation in my first week, I met people in my orientation group, I met people in my small residence, I met people just walking around. It was so easy to meet people, and with the Club and Societies Fair and so many other ways to get involved, I started branching out, which I never would have done in high school. My grade 12 self would be very proud of me right now because I was not involved in anything in high school, and I got involved in quite a bit in my journey here at Mount A, and I'm grateful for my involvement as well because it was such a fun experience to be here at Mount Allison. So I had a single room in my first year and second year, so I didn't have a roommate, but my neighbors were really easy to get along with, and we met each other pretty early on, and we're pretty close friends in our first year. So what can you expect coming into residence life is inclusivity for the most part, is what I would describe it as, because Thornton was the smallest residence, so it was really nice. It was a super tight-knit community. Everybody knew everybody, and everything was opt-in or an opt-out. So if you were an introvert, you didn't have to go to all the events. You could just come to dinner with us if you wanted to be social for that one part of the day. Or if you were an extrovert, there were lots of events going on that you could opt into as well. And in Thornton, we also had an open door policy where if you had an open door, feel free to come chat, and I used it all the time. I always kept my door open, would roam the halls for other people with their doors open, because I always wanted to chat and hang out with people even when I was doing work. So tips for packing, I would say bring a fan for sure, because it's going to get very hot during orientation week, especially in late August and September. So bring a fan to keep cool. And what you don't really have to bring would be excessive food, because Meal Hall is great and it's open pretty much all hours of the day. So you don't need to bring too much food into university. That was my On My Way to Mount A journey. I hope all of you can come to Sackville to enjoy these beautiful views and enjoy Swan Pond real soon.